So, All Time Tens, one of my favorite YouTube channels, has a video out called as J.J. Abrams Sexist. Well, I know he definitely ain't racist. Mr. Abrams, we still cool about me being in the next Star Wars film, right? Alright, cool. Let's check this out and see what they have to say.
Hey guys, you're watching All Time Movies. I'm Jamie.
I'm Robin.
And Robin, I believe if I'm not mistaken, you've got a theory, a question to pose today.
I do. Is J.J. Abrams sexist? And you remember way back in 2013, Star Trek Into Darkness came out, and the internet exploded in fury at that moment which we all saw in the trailers.
Yeah, I know, it made me explode in fury.
The point is that everyone was very upset then, saying that it was a very, very sexist thing to do. It was a very poor way to treat an actress. And women in general, to objectify them in such a way. Because there is no need, in the context of that scene, for her to take her clothes off and be in her underwear in front of Captain Kirk. In the context of the film, it was unnecessary, and it was a problem in the film as a whole, because there were only, if I remember correctly, 2 female speaking parts in that film. One of them was Carol Marcus.
And we've already talked about how she was degraded.
Exactly, she's already degraded. And then you've got Uhura, who spends the entire film, I think it's the entire film, I don't remember much of her doing anything except whining about Spock being a bad boyfriend.
But Spock was a bad boyfriend. He was the worst.
At that volcano, you didn't give a thought to us. What it would do to me if you died, Spock.
Spock at least has other stuff going on. Her entire character is defined by the fact that she's moaning about her boyfriend. He has reasons for being a bad boyfriend.
Well, how about the argument that even though she has to put up with the shitty boyfriend the whole time, she shows the 3-dimensionality, christening that word today, to confront Khan at the end to save Spock.
She's still saving. She's motivated by Spock, though.
So what? I'm going to need a bit more evidence for you. If you're going to back this theory up, you need to go beyond Star Trek Into Darkness. What else has J.J. Abrams done that's sexist?
So let's go back to his first film, Mission Impossible 3.
Or M-I-I-I-I, as I like to call it.
Well, that one is interesting because it's got 3 really, really classic sexist tropes of filmmaking. You've got Maggie Q as the Chinese agent, and then Lindsay Farris, the agent at the beginning of the film, played by Kerry Russell. She's only in the film for a short while, and she's there at the beginning, and when we meet her, she's a damsel in distress. She's there to be rescued, and then when he rescues her, she's there to die to motivate him. Classic girl in the fridge thing. Then you've got Tom Cruise's wife, Ethan Hunt's wife, and she served no purpose in the film. That's the only purpose she serves. You're thinking she's in the film, you're just like, why is she in this film? What's going on? Okay. Oh, it's to humanize Ethan Hunt. And then she gets kidnapped by the bad guy in the end, and she's the damsel in distress to be saved by Ethan Hunt.
Let me ask you this. If Julia Mead wasn't in Mission Impossible 3, would Ethan Hunt survive Mission Impossible 3? Because she does, at one stage, have to resuscitate him. She bloody brings him back to life.
She does, but she only does that after...
That doesn't sound like damsel in distress material.
But she was a damsel in distress until that happened. And even then, when she brings her back to life, it's because he tells her to, after he kills himself with the electric shock.
I'm pretty sure she would bring her husband back to life, even if he hadn't said anything. Do you think she would stand over his dead body and be like, he didn't tell me to resuscitate him, I don't know what to do. But these are side characters, these are little sideshows. Mission Impossible has, whether it be before J.J. Abrams got on board, and now since J.J. Abrams has been on board, it's been the Tom Cruise show. And
Mr. Abrams, you are not sexist as far as I'm concerned. This is good storytelling.
If you look at J.J. Abrams didn't direct it, but if you look at Ghost Protocol, for example, you've got the evil Russian stereotype villain who loves nuclear missiles and blowing people up.
True, yeah.
Like, the whole thing is stereotypes. That's why you're watching a big-budget action movie.
Yeah, but you can still have some degree of depth and plausibility. And I wonder if...
Plausibility? Like, why would you consider the plausibility of a female character when a film starts with a guy hanging off the side of a plane? Those are different worlds.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
But then even in Mission Impossible 5, Ilsa Faust, the female lead in that, she's awesome. I mean, she's objectified to hell, but she's an awesome character. She kicks ass. But in Mission Impossible 3, the one directed by J.J. Abrams, not just produced like Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation were, the objectification was there with Maggie Q, the damsel in distress was there with both the other 2 female characters, and the using female characters to motivate the male hero trope was there, and that wasn't there in the sequels, or even in the first 2.
I think if you are sexist and you're just objectifying women, and you want women to be sort of like either things that motivate male leads or eye candy for viewers, you don't at one stage have your lead, your male action star, movie star lead, need to be resuscitated by a woman who is also killing people at the same time. That's not a damsel in distress for me.
But then what about his other films, like Super 8? Super 8's got one female character in it. Sorry, it's got two. One who dies before the story begins. Joe's mum. She dies just to give Joe a motivation, to give Joe's dad a motivation. And then there's the other female character is Alice, the little girl, who's only there for Joe to fall in love with, and again, to be kidnapped and rescued. Joe has a bunch of male friends in the film. None of them need rescuing, only the girl. And I know it was a throwback to the 80s, and it was supposed to be, oh, it's Jaws meets E.T., but still, that's not positive.
It's a fucking alien movie with kids in it. If you stopped during Super 8 to think, the girl got taken and the boys had to save her, not sure I approve of that. You're a fucking moron! Put your arse out of your head before you eat the popcorn. Head out your arse, not the other way around.
It could be
I
either way
think
around.
you're clutching at the thinnest of straws.
But it goes all the way through to Star Trek. You know, you've got Kirk's mother and Kirk's dad. Kirk's dad dies a hero, becomes a major theme in the film about living up to his dad's legacy. The mother, she gives birth, then she's ignored. And Spock's mother, she dies to motivate Spock, to make Spock and his father get closer together. Why can't it be the other way around? Why can't Spock's father die? And then you've got Uhura again.
What's wrong with her depiction in Star Trek?
No, and there's not much wrong with her depiction in Star Trek. In the first film, I think she's great. She's really great.
She's an extremely progressive character.
Which is why Star Trek Into Darkness is worrying. It's disturbing. It's the same person, but they're treated so differently, and one of them is a real
Maybe that
progression.
tells you, though, that it's not a mindset.
These
that
tight
it's not
outfits
sexist.
are killing me.
It's a
I don't
script
remember
and
them being
it's a
that
story.
tight.
Could be, but then J.J. Abrams has a hand in all of his scripts. It's not just
Yeah,
writers.
so therefore he had a hand in the same horror that kicked ass and the same horror that was poorly treated.
Although, again, there's some people would point out, in the first film, why is the second time you see her, why is she in her underwear? Why do we have to see her undressed in the
Was
second
it in
scene?
her bedroom?
It was.
Walk into my bedroom, see what kind of clothes I'm wearing.
But the question is always, why, Jim? Why do things happen? I take films seriously, I consider them art, and everything in art is deliberate, right? And if it isn't deliberate, then it's careless and it's bad art. And this is the thing, why does everything happen? And when you're making a film, you've been on film shoots many times, you know what it's like. It takes a lot of time to plan and shoot, it takes a lot of time to build a set for these films, it takes
A lot of time to write a script.
A lot of time to write a script, so why do you make these decisions where you're just like, alright, we're going to introduce our female character, and next time we see her, she's going to be in her underwear, you know? It's that kind of decision making, like, what's the mindset that motivates that kind of thing? And ultimately, when it comes to scripts, yes, the producers have a get-go, but J.J. Abrams, who produces his own films, by the way, is as the director, always has the final kind of, yes, I'm happy with this.
Or maybe, here's another alternative. Because I genuinely don't believe him to be sexist.
Okay.
Here's one possible reasoning for him. What if it's that he's not intentionally depicting these female characters as poorly as he is? What if he doesn't mean to make them two-dimensional, makes them damsels in distress or purely as motivation for male characters?
Yeah, yeah.
What if he is just a bad writer or is working with bad scripts?
Bullshit.
But I'm really hoping that Star Wars The Force Awakens is going to book this joint.
Well,
And it looks like it might. With
Daisy
Ridley.
Ridley, yeah. She seems like she could be kicking ass in that.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, in the trailer, she's helping up the
Because I
helpless
didn't
black
have
man,
an
right?
answer. I didn't have an
So,
answer for the question.
great.
Progress!
Yeah, we've got a strong female character and a weak black one. Nice work, JJ. Well, guys, what do you think? I think towards the end there, certainly for me, the lines became a bit blurred. I wasn't quite as strong as my argument.
Yeah, I definitely met you in the middle of it, I think.
Yeah, we met halfway like the
You,
black eyed peas.
you convinced me.
But what's important to us is what you guys think. So let us know in the comments below where you stand on the argument. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
I didn't see it as being sexist. That's all it is. Just normal movie stuff that I'm used to seeing. You know, male characters are made to look like heroes or villains and be very strong. You know, they show their bodies to you know the women's. Yeah, and I get it. You know, did they have to show it or not? Probably not. But yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie. That one scene in Star Trek that shows her in her bra and panties, I ain't gonna lie, that catches my eye right away. That's one of my favorite parts of the movie. And it's in the trailer, as a matter of fact, I think. So, whatever you down for, Mr. Abrams, I support you, sir. You make good movies. And we still on for put me in the next Star Wars, right? Okay. Good. Post all your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Make sure you go and you check out All Time 10s. And make sure you subscribe. And make sure you like their videos and share them and all that. Because you know they are the shit. Okay? Yeah. And make sure you check back here every single day. Because if you don't check back here every single day, you're going to miss something every single day. Because I uploads every single day. Yeah. 1 million subscribers. Woo!